scary boys.
Mine's a movie. Oh.
And he might have got it on either side of the ball, but we had to choose it. But it's very few times you get a player like this. Okay, I've been coaching for 27 years. I had about 4. Okay, that guys that are going on and are going to play. Him and his family had a nice trip to Boise last weekend, and it looks like it's a done deal. He will be signing with Boise State on February 4th. Defensive MVP, all right.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie.
Boosters, most Sharon and one of the Booster Club people put together. This is Coach Brown's. It has our championship picture here, and it has baby pictures of them up to now. It has all the newspaper articles.
Not Coach Brown.
It has, not baby picture of Coach Brown. No. Like here's David Wagner when he was a youngster now. It's kind of funny now, and everyone will get a kick. But when you get to be an older person, you pull this out and say, "Wow, that was kind of cool." You know what you look like. And what can you say? MVP on the offensive line doesn't ever happen. Second year starting there. He's got one more year to go. If we can get him to commit to the weight room this next summer, he's going to be a giant. Okay. Last year, he kind of remember that almighty dollar making money in the summer. Mooch off your parents as long as you can. Luke Peterson. Okay, another one of our kids that gave our defense a workout every day. Again, a great kid, was on our PAT team. Our MVP of defense, and we do know that he's getting a full ride to Boise State, which is a great tribute to our football program, and we are going to have one of those media days like you see on TV, you know, what the kids have their stuff on, and you got to do it. I mean, you got to do it. It doesn't happen very often. But you know what people don't realize is on offense, we spelled him last year. They rotated him and Ben Johnson, and they were a great combo, and was planning on doing that this year with Trevor Baum. And then as things started, we're going, okay, we need both of them on the field at the same time. So he was a full-timer. He ended up with 1,400 yards rushing, leading tackler in the section. I mean, unbelievable football player. His motor's always running, Darren Lee. And we're going the best offensive lineman. And for those people that have ever coached football or been around football, practices are always kind of weird for offensive linemen, and trying to get them to go full speed is always a trick to the trade. They always, don't want to hit their teammates too hard, blah, blah. Well, this guy don't care. Okay, I mean, I hate to be the defensive end when we're pulling Luke, okay, because he's going to hit you with everything he's got. He's going to hit you low like we ask him to, and he's going to hurt you, okay? The problem is he hurt his own shoulder, and he needs to learn how to use the other one when he's pulling and hitting. And I kept telling him, use the other shoulder at practice and use your bad shoulder in the game. But he didn't care, okay? Wonderful kid, wonderful player. I mean, I am so excited about our offensive line next year with him leading the show. Luke Peterson.
It's a movie.
Okay, last of our class.
It's a movie.
Okay, last award here tonight. I know everybody's going, God, we got to get home and go to work here tomorrow morning. Some of us, all of us, with frozen pipes and everything. Anyone else have frozen pipes in their house? It was always fun. Okay, our most valuable player of the team. We try to, you try to figure out awards for a team, and you could, specific positions and blah blah blah. But this young man, and I know he's kind of shy because he did the highlight video for us in Leap, and I kept harping on him, and he was getting mad at me because I go, is it done? Is it done? Because I don't like things to look unprofessional, and it didn't. It was great. But you notice that he wasn't on the highlights very often. And that's kind of weird because he was most of the highlights that we had this year. He's a great player and a great kid. You know, when schools call you, and people don't realize, I'm contacted daily by colleges, and they what do they ask me? What kind of kid is he? Well, not always can you say, Coach, you won't be disappointed. You don't get to do that very often. It just doesn't happen. What kind of student is he? Well, he's 3.5 or better. Does he have the right courses? You bet. He's got all the right classes. How often are you going to do that as a coach? See, I've been doing it 27 years, and I think I could do it 4 times. 4 times could I say, this kid will qualify for any school. He's got a great family. He's a great kid. He's got great morals, and he can play. Doesn't happen often. So it's nice to be able to talk to a school and have no second thoughts. Because I've sent kids to college going, God, I hope he don't embarrass us. But I don't have any second thoughts about this when I was talking to these coaches. And between him going to their camps and him taking us to a section title and his whole demeanor, he will be successful. Our most valuable player of the year is Darren Lee. Okay, well, folks, I know it was long and a little bit drawn out, but I feel like when a football season ends, I've always been a coach that feels it's just not a sport, okay? I want this to be an experience. Football's an experience. It's not just a sport. You experience a lot of things. You learn how to grow up. You learn how to be teammates. You learn how to deal with coaches. You learn how to deal with families. You learn that volunteers do
seniors, and we all autographed it around the edges. And what else did we get? We had 2 wine glasses with the engravings of like the NAL champs and the NFCIF championships on it. And we also got them a day at the hot springs, one night at the hot springs spa. So again, we'd like to thank them for all the time that they put in, and all the coaching staff. You know, it's not just the players out there, it's the coaches out there every day with us having to motivate us. I think they work harder than we actually do. So again, we'd like to thank all of them from the whole football team.
Again, thank you very much, folks, for coming, and seniors, we will miss